breaking news. Bishop Lamor Whitehead has been arrested on federal charges for fraud and extortion. It seems like they got him. Good afternoon, everyone. It's your girl, Miss Analytical. I'm coming to you straight out of NYC on this semi-cloudy Monday afternoon. I hope your weekend was fun, healthy, safe, worthwhile, because it was really beautiful in NYC, although it was cold. But we still got to talk about the news because, it's the real world, And this story, I'm not going to lie, since July, this person has really been spoken about quite often in media. And so when I found out about this, shout out to Eric Johnson in 1994 because he posted this and he did a live. I was pretty much like, okay, let's see what it is. So when I found out, I was like, oh, wow. I'm thinking it was something else, a lawsuit, but this is really serious. So it reads, New York Bishop, according to NBC News, New York Bishop robbed during live stream service, arrested on fraud and extortion charges. In one instance, Bishop Lamor Whitehead is accused of convincing a parishioner to invest around $90,000 of her retirement savings with him, which she allegedly spent on thousands of dollars of luxury goods and clothing, according to court documents. The New York City bishop who was robbed of around $1 million in jewelry during a live stream service in July was arrested Monday morning and is facing fraud and extortion charges, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Lamor Whitehead, who leads Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries Church in Brooklyn's Canarsie neighborhood, was charged with 2 counts of wire fraud, 1 count of extortion, and 1 count of making material false statements to the FBI, court documents say. In one instance, Whitehead, 45, is accused of convincing a parishioner to invest around $90,000 of her retirement savings with him under the pretense that he helped her buy a home. Instead, he allegedly spent the money on thousands of dollars of luxury goods and clothing. Oh, Lord. He's also accused of using threats of force to obtain $5,000 from a New York businessman, which the businessman gave to Whitehead, the court document states. Whitehead also allegedly tried to convince the same businessman to lend him around $500,000 and give him interest in real estate transactions in exchange for favorable actions by the New York City government, which he could not obtain, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. FBI agents executing a search warrant were allegedly told by Whitehead that he only had 1 cell phone when he had, in fact, had a second one. As we allege today, Lamor Whitehead abused the trust placed in him by a parishioner, bullied a businessman for $5,000, then tried to defraud him of far more than that and lied to federal agents. Damian Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, said his campaign of fraud and deceit stops now. If convicted, White faces a minimum of 20 years in prison, court documents say. Whitehead's attorney, oh Lord, they got Don Florio, denied the allegations. Bishop Lamor Whitehead is not guilty of these charges. He will be vigorously defending these allegations. He feels that he is being targeted and being turned into a villain from a victim. Whitehead made news in the summer when assailants stormed a live stream Sunday service and robbed him and his wife of $1 million worth of jewelry. When I see them come into the sanctuary with their guns, I told everyone to get down. Everyone just get down. Whitehead said in a video posted on Instagram at the time. I didn't know if they wanted to shoot the church up or if they were just coming for a robbery. In September, the bishop made headlines again when he was removed from his church by police after video appeared to show him grabbing a woman and pushing her. He was preaching at the Brooklyn church when someone in the congregation started yelling inaudibly off camera. He paused the service to respond. you want to come preach? He's heard saying towards the end of the live stream service, come on up here. I'm going to make you famous. As the woman approaches him, video appears to show the bishop grabbing her hair by the back of her neck and pushing her off camera. The woman identified as Tarsha Howard, was charged with trespassing and disrupting a religious service. Whitehead was arrested according to police, but the bishop disagreed and said he was put in a holding cell. You put me in prison and let me out and say, oops, he made a mistake, he said in a video at the time. But you don't get to arrest me for no reason. I'm going to protect my family. Oh, Lord. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not surprised that this happened. I think that if the robbery would have never occurred in the live stream, the story would never broke. And I say that because no one was talking about the woman in the $90K retirement scheme until a week, like the week when the story broke of him basically getting robbed. That's when that story came out. So I feel as though they were investigating it and investigating it and investigating him. And now we find out about the businessman that he forced to give him $5K and wanted more. I mean, honey, when they got you, they got you. That's all I'm going to say. And it's really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to be a pastor. And I'm not going to lie. I feel as though a lot of these pastors, especially those that's in like the Pentecostal apostolic faith, I don't really trust them. I stick with Baptists, Methodists, even Catholics, to be honest with you, even though I don't go to Catholic church, because at least they're not really scheming. But these ones that have them small storefront churches, they be the biggest schemers. I'm just going to come out and say it, at least with my experience. I don't know about you all, but I just feel like it's plausible because look at the outfits. I mean, the custom-made Gucci, the custom-made, whatchamacallit, he really wears Gucci. He doesn't really wear the other brands, but it's just really gaudy, and it's not even gorgeous. Like, it's just like, if you're a man of God, I understand you want to look nice. I get it. But there's no need to go all out like that. And the wife, what's going to happen with her? Because she lives a grand life with the blonde hair. What's going to happen with her? They had a $350K Rolls Royce. And then he dresses like a pastor, bishop of like the Catholic Church. It's just, to me, it's just too much. I can't. I really can't. I just can't. It's just weird, but it seemed like they got him. And with that being said, I'm just signing off. Thank you for listening, tuning in. Hope you have a rest of a wonderful day. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Have a good day. I think he's done. He's about to lose his license completely.